Welcome to 1111, which is a segment from my podcast where I talk about a topic for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Today's topic is about blocking and deleting, which is something that I've actually have been doing a lot of because I have realized that my energy is priceless and I'm golden, okay? We're all golden. We all like I always say, in order for you to listen to this podcast, your phone scans your face. And now with the new update, it scans your energy and aura. So if you're listening to this, you're golden as well. Okay. Like we're all golden here. Like this is a golden energy podcast. So, we all have to protect our energy. And I feel like that's the main reason why I've been blocking and deleting. Because one, it's important for our energy. Because if we allow certain people or certain accounts or certain, ads or whatever to affect our energy, I feel like that's priceless. Like, I feel like we shouldn't allow. Also, people aren't witches. Like, they can't make us feel things, but people can have certain behavior that makes us feel like we're worthless. And I don't know about you, but I've been doing a lot of, healing, a lot of soul work, a lot of, making myself feel better. And I've realized that I am priceless and my energy is worth so much. So when I feel like I'm in a situation where I'm feeling like I'm worthless, it's like, okay, I reevaluate the situation and I'm like, this is literally like so, I don't have to deal with this, right? Like, and it's not in a cocky, like, I'm better than you, whatever. But at some point, we are. Like, we are all just better than everybody. Like, not in a cocky way, but in a, I think I deserve better than this way. Like, I feel like I deserve better than what you're willing to give me. So, therefore, I'm going to maybe block and delete. Or, I've also tried, okay, I've been learning to not ghost because, I sometimes have commitment issues or I sometimes feel like I just need to ghost and like go away, and that's not healthy and that's not okay to ghost, just because you should allow people the chance to grow from the situation. So I've been trying to have conversations. Like I've been like, hey, like I don't really appreciate the lack of communication. I don't really appreciate these things that you do that make me feel this way. And sometimes it's like here's the reasons why you're getting blocked and deleted. And I feel like the person can either take that with a grain of salt or they can throw it away. Like I couldn't care less, but I'm just allowing you to know why I'm like leaving. And I feel like that's why I'm sometimes alone a lot because I feel so guarded about my energy because I feel like I've built this galaxy and I've built this universe and I've built myself from like zero. And so to have someone in my life that just constantly tears me down or just constantly makes me feel bad or just constantly like makes me doubt my self-worth, it's like I don't need that. I don't deserve that. I deserve way more than what you're giving me. So therefore, I'm letting you go. And I feel like it's so important to learn to let go. I feel like sometimes we like to stay in situations just because we're alone. Like SZA said, I'm so lonely I forget my worth. So it's like we cannot, like sometimes we really have to either A, take pictures of ourselves to remind us how hot we are, B, give ourselves affirmations and remind us that we're so hot. Like I feel like the point of this is like we are so hot, we shouldn't waste our time on people who don't match our energy. I feel like I've been big on the matching energy. And although I'm sometimes like a very ADHD, like high energy person, I'm always like a very, loving human being. Like I always love to match energy, especially when I'm into someone. Like I feel like my biggest thing is matching energy. And if you're not willing to match my energy, it's like a little block and delete never hurt nobody. So it's like I feel like just I'm so, I'm into this whole protecting my energy, protecting my boundaries, and like creating this boundary for you that you're like, you know what? If you are not going to match my energy or if you're not going to kind of take what I'm telling you, then block and delete. I feel like I sometimes like to stay in situations because I feel like I'm lonely. And I'm now, hold on, I need a burp. Sorry. I'm drinking yerba, which is probably why I have a lot of caffeine in me right now. But I sometimes feel like I stay in situations that don't necessarily give me good energy or positive energy just because I'm like, I can change them. I'm like, I can help them. But it's like, at this point, if you're not willing to do for me what I'm willing to do for you, it's like, what's the point, babes? Like, I feel like we have to get to a point where we both realize that, hey, we're not, like, I'm not gonna help you grow. Like, I'm not gonna babysit. I feel like you have to put in the work for yourself as well. So I've been like, you know what? Let's just move on. Like, let's just move on. Like, let's pack up our stuff and go. Because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be me, myself, and I, you know? And if I'm wasting my energy on someone who can't even, like, give 50% of that, it's like, what am I doing here? And it's honestly one of the best lessons that I've learned so far. It's like, if you're in a situation where you're not feeling loved, where you're not getting any good energy back, where you're not growing, where you're not feeling productive or any positive energy, granted, yes, we do have bad days and those happen a lot, it's not like, oh, one bad day and I'm out. No, but if it's like your main thing is, lack of communication, and you're never like, you're not a go-getter, or you're not trying to improve your life, or you're not at least doing better than you were yesterday. I feel like a big accomplishment is like doing your bed. It's like, hey, yesterday I slept in, today I'm going to wake up early and, do my bed or something. I feel like if I see that in you as a person, that makes me feel like, wow, you're willing to grow, you're willing to evolve. And I feel like that's at a point of where I am in my life. It's like, I'm at a point where I'm willing to evolve to like my elite, like, Pokemon status, So it's like, if you're not willing to do any of that, I don't want to stick around, because I'm like, not trying to say, oh, I'm so grown, I'm so elevated, whatever, but I'm working towards that. And where it's not like a finish line, obviously. It's not about the race, it's about the marathon. And it's like, I'm not going to kind of like slow my pace down for you when you're not willing to even match me at all, So I personally feel like I want to be with someone we can evolve together, grow together, but you have to put in the same work as I am. So if I see that you're not, it's like, I'm wasting my time here. And I'll rather be alone. I feel like I'm learning how to be alone, which is something really important to me, that I'm always like, I'm going to be alone this time. And then, get into a different situation. But this time I've actually like really, my brain has kind of shifted to a point where it's like, wow, I am gonna be alone. Like I want, like, I'm craving not loneliness, like alone, not lonely. I'm craving being alone. I'm craving just being by myself with my goals and my books and my journals and my therapy and like my boxing and like, my best friends. I'm craving that. Like right now I'm at a point where it's like, I don't want to have anyone else to worry about. I just want to worry about Manny and protect Manny's energy and work on Manny's, like improving my universe. I feel like I'm also rebuilding. There's like a lot of boundaries I need to set, and like there's a lot of different things that I want to accomplish. And it's like, I feel like I'm so young as well to be raising someone who's like doesn't have their energy, who doesn't have, like any goals and stuff. It's like, I'm so young to where I shouldn't even have to worry about this, because me myself am working on my own energy and my own goals. And like, sometimes I don't wake up in the best mood, and sometimes I am very moody, or sometimes I am like, very upset and like can't get out of bed. And that's totally fine. And like, I don't expect someone else to just be like 100% every single day. But if you're not like working towards a better version of yourself every single day, and it can be drinking water, or it can be going on a walk, or it can be like, taking a shower, I don't want to be in your life. And I'm sorry that's harsh, but it's true. And I think it goes the same way with like my family. Like this isn't just like a love life thing. It goes the same with like my family and friends. It's like if I have family members who are just kind of wasting my energy on like useless stuff, it's like I'm sorry. I'm an Aquarius. I'm a Scorpio rising and moon. I don't care of in blocking you. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't care in like not talking to you because at the end of the day, I'm gonna worry about Manny. And I'm selfish, I realize that. But hey, it's my universe. It's my galaxy. It's my simulation. It's my life. And I kind of get to decide if I'm happy or not. And if people around me are being, not productive or negative or just not, kind of growing and trying to be a better version of themselves, and at least I don't see them trying, then I'm not gonna involve myself with you just because I want to see the best for you. And I've had conversations with people, but it's like there's only so much I can do. But I want to see the best for you because a lot of people have like everybody has potential, but it all depends on like you. So that's today's topic. If there's someone in your life who you feel like is being negative, or you feel drained after talking to them, or you feel like you're growing and dragging along, block them, or maybe have a conversation with them and then block them. But I love you so much. Please be safe, and yeah, bye.